I love you for your strength and for the way you hold yourself together through a crisis. It is mind-blowing to me. You remain calm in a way I will always admire you for. You are my rock, and although I know you struggle as well, the ability you have to fight through hard times and appear as a beacon of sheer resistance is calm and truly a superpower.
Debbie, I love you because you're so ridiculously funny. The way you find humour in the most bizarre places is quite a skill. You crack me up, and I truly don't think you realise just how funny and witty you are. Sometimes you even shock me with a random sentence and I fall over laughing. Your humour really brings joy to my heart.
Debbie, I love you because you have made our house a home. In all the places we have lived, and even when on vacations. You make me feel safe when I'm with you, whether it be to the ends of the earth or down the street. When I'm with you, my anxieties calm, and I know you'll always be with me. I love you.
Debbie, I love you for your sweetness, your sincerity, and your vulnerability that you've only recently trusted me with. You don't always have to hold me up. You too can have times of just letting go. You deserve the same strength back that you give to me. I'm honoured that occasionally you will give me this chance to be your rock.
Debbie, I love you for your wisdom. You're so smart. And I usually feel kind of, dumb around you, you know. You may not be well versed in song titles and the names of movies, but give you a math problem to work out. And stand back. You're highly intelligent, and I really want you to be aware of that, my love.
Debbie, rwy'n dy garu di am di ddiniweidrwydd. Ydw, rydych chi'n ddeuddiog. Diniwed yn y moedd, y mae eich galon yn y byr ac yn y wir. Gwynaf fy ngorydd I ofalu, hyd yn oed mwy am digalon lan. Debbie, I love you for your innocence. Yes, you are innocent in a way that your heart is pure and true, and I will do my best to take even more care of your pure heart.
Debbie, I love you for your super amazing cooking. You have a gift at creating new meals and perfecting old ones. You always make such amazing tasting food. I love that you're adventurous in trying new things, and I love that you're not one of those people who smell a new food or drink before trying it.
Debbie, I love the inner child in you and the way you let your guard down with me. I love when you let your inner child out, from the way you talk to building forts in the living room and just acting like you're 8 years old again. You help me to do the same, and it feels new and freeing each time. In many ways, I've experienced childhood moments with you that I never did before. I cherish these times dearly.
Debbie, I love you for your generosity. The way you can fight something you hardly know over for Thanksgiving just because they don't have any family around or anywhere else to go. I love you for treating people with respect and kindness. It makes me stop myself and try to be more like you when I'm feeling a bit frustrated with others. You are so caring towards everyone, and you don't say anything behind anyone's back. Another one of the many things I truly admire about you and aspire to in my life.
Debbie, I love you because you're quiet. Now, I know that sounds odd, but hear me out. Now, you may not have a lot to say all the time like I do, but when you do speak, you have eloquent words that invoke a sense of thought, otherwise not thought of. Now, what I'm trying to say is simply your words matter more than the average person. You give things thought before saying anything, and you listen to hear, not just to reply. And most of us don't do this, and, we miss so much. And this is another trait that I admire about you dearly.
Debbie, I love you for your ability to nearly do everything, from cutting hair to changing a tyre, building a freaking bathroom and a deck. You're insanely talented at anything you set out to do. You never cease to amaze me at your ability to learn something you've never even done before. I don't think you realise how much you've accomplished and can accomplish. You're amazing and gifted at everything, my love.
Debbie, I love you for the woman you are when we met. The woman you are and the woman you are becoming. You are my person, and I am blessed to call you my best friend.
Debbie, I love you. I've only one regret about all these years, is that I didn't find you sooner. Then I would be able to love you even longer. There aren't enough lifetimes to be able to give you half the love and care that you have given to me.
Debbie, I love you for being the most amazing mother. You cared for Justice in a way unmatched by any other parent. You gave her the best 2.5 year start to her life. Any child that can call you mama certainly won the lottery. I love you for being the most incredible dog mum on the planet to Jazz and Tyson. You have literally given them everything of yourself to take care and raise our kids. To love them, support them, teach them, and care for them in their illness and old age. You handle yourself with such grace and love. You have done the same with me. Every need has been met. You are the epitome of a mother, and I can without a doubt say your mother would be beyond proud of you, as am I.
Debbie, I love you for everything that you do for me. You do more than most people in this world, and certainly more than you should. You always take care of me, even when I'm impossible to deal with. You put up with a lot from me, and I truly don't deserve all the love that you give.
Debbie, I love you for your beauty, the inside and out. Nearly 20 years later, and you literally are more bonny to me every day. Age doesn't touch your beauty. You belong in the same class as Cleopatra and Marilyn Monroe. You make my heart race even now. I don't ever see that changing. Debbie, I love you for your beauty, the inside and out. Nearly 20 years later, and you literally are more beautiful to me every day. Age doesn't touch your beauty. You belong in the same class as Cleopatra, Marilyn Monroe. You make my heart race even now. I don't ever see that changing.
Debbie, I love you for your spirit. Your faith and love for God is the most important thing. When we pray together, I feel God near. It's such a blessing that I have someone to pray with. Prayer has seen us through so much, and with our faith, it will continue to do so. I am grateful and blessed that you see God's importance as much as I.
Debbie, I love you for your smile. I can have the worst days and see your smile and it lights up my heart. I love your laugh, whether it's a chuckle at something silly I've done or a belly laugh at something stupid I've done. Your smile gives me something to look forward to, more than you ever know.
Debbie, I love you for your patience and compassion. Sometimes I really wonder if you are of this world. I know what you put up with, but I'll never understand why. Your love for me has changed the course of my life. I honestly don't know if I would have been here had I not found you. You truly are the most selfless person I have ever known. You give so much and ask for very little in return. You are so beautiful inside and out that sometimes just a glance from you, my heart skips a beat, knowing that I'm the lucky person who has you as my partner in life.
Debbie, I love you simply for you being you. I know I argue with you constantly about not communicating enough and other things, but in reality, I really want more of you. I love you for your carefree attitude. I love you when you're sad and angry, etc. I would never want you to change truly, because that's who I fell in love with, and I continue to fall in love with you.
I love you for following me through every crazy idea that I've come up with. Well, maybe not the ones during the drinking years, but you know what I mean. You've taken some big risks with me, fostering a child, starting a non-profit, making YouTube videos, etc. But you've always been there. I know I always push you for more, but I do know you give more than 100% every time for every crazy idea that I come up with. I wouldn't want to do any of this with anybody else, and certainly not without you.
Debbie, I love you for the caretaker and protector that you are. I know this isn't something one chooses, but I believe God gave you this role. I love you for how you put everything aside and took care of your mother for over 5 years. I know you don't think you did enough, but if your mother was here, she would say otherwise. I love you for how you took care of my parents, making Dad his favourite foods, cutting his hair, allowing my mum to live with us, and how much you did for her every day. You should be incredibly proud of yourself for all you have given and done. My dear, I know I am, and I can't say it enough.
Debbie, I love you for your loyalty. What a feeling to have someone as amazing as you by my side and knowing you will always be there. We have done this insane, crazy thing called life together for nearly half of mine. You have never wandered or strayed. I know I can always look next to me, and I will always see you standing there.
Debbie, I love you for too many reasons to honestly list. You are unlike anyone in this world. You do so much and are skillful at so much. You love me in a way that boggles my mind, and I do not deserve. You don't give yourself enough credit for all you have done, all that you do, and the woman you are. I love you, and I hope one day you can see all that has been said.
I love you.
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 Debbie, I love you. I always have. The second I saw you. I hope these words, my words, through all these different people, from New Zealand, France, to England, to Scotland, all over the world, show you just a fraction of how loved you really are. Not just from myself, from everyone that's ever gotten to meet you, hear your voice. I'd do anything for you. Happy anniversary, and thank you for being in my life. There's really not enough words that I can say and enough thank yous I can give you. There are too many things about you that I love, and I don't say it enough. But I truly do thank you for everything you've ever done for me, everything you do for me, everything you will continue to do for me. And again, I offer back, hopefully, to at least give you a smile on your face every day. You've put such joy in my life and my heart, and to not just me, but to those that have met you. Thank you for being you. You truly are more than enough, no matter what stupid things I may say. I love you, my beautiful girl. Thank you for being in my life. I love you.